So we hosted a Roblox BedWars event that is a tournament. So I hope you guys do enjoy this event. It took absolutely forever to set up and organize. So make sure you do subscribe, like, and turn the post notification bell on so you never miss a video like this again. That being said, let's get right on into this awesome event. So this is Spec versus Truck Hitter. Let's see who wins. So they seem to be getting tons of resources right now to be able to start progressing. This is a 16 versus 16 map, so there's 2 teams and 2 beds. Okay, so Truck Hitter is going to be heading to diamonds. He seems to be going on the defensive a little to be able to get the diamonds to be able to get more attack. This is really, really good. So let's go check out Spec. So he seems to be getting emeralds for that diamond sword. So he's going to be having a huge advantage at this particular stage in the game. Truck Hitter is headed back to his base to be able to upgrade maybe his defense or attack. Okay, so Spec is heading towards Hitter right now and he has balloons. So he's going to be headed straight over. Hitter is actually attacking him. So there he goes, he drops and he tries and takes out. So Hitter is dead. All right, he's mining the bed. He's mining, and Spec has got his bed. So Hitter is stepping back. Oh, who's gonna win? Oh, Truck just taking him out. He is so lucky that he just survived right there. That is epic. So Spec is building his defense right now because he respawned and obviously he has the iron to be able to do that. So that was a really, really close game. So my guess is Spec might go for emeralds again. However, Hitter is still going defensive to get those diamonds. And that's probably how he stayed alive from that final attack against a diamond sword. Because he had that extra protection or extra sharpness. So that was really good. So while they prepare, let's get into the board of who's against who. So the contestants that are fighting right now is Spec and Truck Hitter. Next up will be StarX and JR Jack. Then getting to the bottom left of the board, it'll be Rainway and Moonfall, and then Matty, Gazizzle. And then on the right of the board, in round 1, it'll be Beef versus Foamy. The reason why I'm participating in my own event is to fill a spot, as we weren't able to contact every huge BedWars creator on Roblox BedWars. So I participated for the fun and enjoyment of it. And sure, it was epic. Next up will be Pharaoh and Dexty Poke, then Zero and CamBlocks, and then finally Protagonist and Pegaziti. I'm completely saying that wrong, but those are the people that are contesting in this event. So good luck to you all, and let's get right back to the game. Oh, they're fighting! The kill! Okay, alright, let's see what happens. So Truck is taking the high ground, he's got balloons, and Spec won the match. GG. So Spec moves on to round 2. This match right here with StarX and RJack will decide who will be fighting him in round 2. Okay, RJack didn't show up, so MLG will be taking his spot. So it's MLG versus StarX. Let's see what happens. Let's start the match. Once again, they're getting resources. Well, StarX is vibing right now. Look at that. Okay, so he's protecting his bed. That's pretty good. While MLG is grinding. So StarX is heading straight to mid. He's probably going to be trying to get to the emeralds via crossing the log. So StarX is at mid. He is getting the emeralds to more likely make a diamond sword or some pearls. MLG is just getting started to protecting his bed and heading straight to mid. This is going to be a very interesting battle. Let's see what happens. MLG has just made it to mid, more likely going to get some emeralds to be able to get that diamond sword, while StarX is on his way to MLG at mid. Oh, okay, he's running. Let's see what happens. Oh, StarX has that diamond sword and has that advantage and just killed him. So he's going to be heading all the way to Red's bed and try and take him out. MLG has just respawned. He is ready to attack. So let's see what happens. Right, let's see what happens. They're communicating. They said hi. They just taunted him. Right, let's see what happens. Hit him off. GG. Right, okay, StarX is mining all the way into the bed and he's taken out the bed. So all he has to do is take out MLG. So let's see what happens. And congratulations, StarX, for winning that round. So Rainway couldn't make it, so Jack will be taking over his position. And also Moonfall is next. So Jack is heading straight to mid. My guess is to get a diamond sword ASAP. So Moonfall is heading straight to mid. Jack is taking the emeralds. So he's going to be trying to get that emerald sword to be able to attack. Oh, is this our first rule of combat? Let's see. Let's attack. So Moon is back at the base, probably going to be making a better sword, maybe getting some armor as well. Jack is heading back to his base, so he's able to probably make that diamond sword and get some armor, as he might have some iron left over. Moon is going to be heading their way to the diamonds to be able to get some protection, sharpness, and maybe even be able to hit quicker. So Jack's got that armor. He seems to be heading towards the enemy base to go take out Moon. So let's see how this plays out. So right now, oh, Jack just TP to her. Okay, right, let's see what happens. Okay, so Jack's just taking her out and gonna be taking the bed. Okay, let's wait for Moon to respawn and see what happens. So Moon respawned. Moon is running because Jack has a diamond sword. So they're running, and let's see what happens. So Jack is chasing Moon right now, heading across the bridge. Jack's trying to catch up. Oh, okay. Moon just totally jumped the opposite way and ran. Okay, and Jack won. Congratulations. Okay, so next up is it's Matty and Gazizzle. If I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. Those two will be up against each other, so let's get right into it. So Matt is heading straight to mid, more likely to get the emeralds again. That seems to be the tactic on customs, as you don't even have to wait for a cooldown with the emeralds. So Dizzle is getting a stone sword right there and probably going to be getting some armor, while Matty is going straight to mid to be able to get those emeralds to get the ultimate advantage to get that diamond sword like we've seen in multiple games. So the people who have the emeralds at the start of the game have 10 to 1 the game. So let's see how this is going to play out. So Dizzle is heading to diamonds right now to be able to get that protection again or that attack, while Matty is still grinding those emeralds. He is now protecting his bed with stone, so this will give him an extra layer of protection, just in case if Matty decides to rush him. So Matty is going with a crossbow this time instead of a melee weapon. So that is definitely different in this event. So I wonder how this is going to play out. He's also going to mid to probably get some more emeralds or attacking him. Dizzle is more playing defensive, so he's able to protect his bed, and then I'm guessing that he will go to mid when he's satisfied that he's got what he wanted from his base while heading to diamonds. So Matty's getting diamonds now, while Dizzle is still grinding for that iron and the upgrades for his PvP. Okay, Dizzle is trying to make some contact with Matty right now and attack. So Matty has that crossbow, trying to attack him and trying to kill him and keep him away from raiding his base. Dizzle is stepping back a little and probably grinding them emeralds so he's able to get the diamond swords. Anything can happen at this stage of the game. Matty is gaining ground, approaching him to take him out and take those emeralds. So let's see what happens. Gazizzle is running back to his base. He must be at least 50 HP right now. So let's see what happens. Matty is following closely behind him, targeting and killed him. So he must have a bunch of emeralds on him at this stage in the game, from what he received from Dizzle. Dizzle has now got some iron armor and protecting his base with an extra layer of wall, while Matty has already got diamond armor and a diamond sword. I wasn't expecting that this soon in the game. So they are going in bow contact right now, so it seems to be that they're trying to keep a distance. Matty is rushing in. He's going to try and get the bed. So he's got a wooden pick and there is something about to happen. Oh, he's attacking. So Dizzle is kind of going with the bow side and Matty is rushing him. So Dizzle must be incredibly low as he's getting right back. So Matty has taken out his bed and he has balloons, so it doesn't look good for Dizzle. So congratulations Matty for getting into round 2. So up next is Foamy and Beef. So let's see what happens. I barely even practiced because I've been preparing this event. So let's get into the start of this match. Okay, boom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get some generator and I'm going to get 25 wool. So I'm going to do what everyone else is kind of doing and heading straight to mid, because that is going to be the best advantage to do. We need to go get that diamond sword. So now we've got that 25 iron. What we're going to do, we are going to go head over to here and get our wool, okay? And we're going to build straight over. So by the looks of it, he seems to be doing the exact same thing to be able to get that diamond. So what I might do, I might actually go rush his bed, okay? I might actually rush him while he's too busy distracted to getting those emeralds. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens next. So let's attack. Let's kill him. Oof. Right, okay, let's respawn. Let's get that 35 iron and get that stone sword. So he seems to be stuck, right? He seems to be stuck, so he can't even get back to his base. I'm gonna actually do something, and he is not gonna like this at all, right? So I'm gonna head along, and I'm basically going to mine my way up. Oh, he's got blocks. He's headed back to his base. Okay, well, my plan did not work at all. However, while he rushes back, hopefully he doesn't hit me off. If he hits me off, what I'll do, I'll quickly go mine his bed, all right? So let's sneak. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to dance and then mine. And then I'm going to run back, okay? So let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to head all the way back. All right, so now we're here. He seems to be at his base doing his thing. So we're going to go get emeralds now and get that diamond sword. Because the last chance, he kind of took that, okay? He kind of took that away from us. So we can't actually get that diamond sword. So I'm going to mine this right here and then keep going around until we're able to do this. So he seems to be following me right over here. So what we're going to do, we are going to mine this and jump up and then hit this off. And then what we're going to do, we're going to stand right here. So now he's across. Let's try hit him off. And he's off. He's got balloons. He's got balloons. No, he's flying up right now. That is not cool. So let's go to the generator and be able to... Okay, so he's got our bed right now. So what we need to do, we need to try and kill him. So GG, foamy, GG. That was incredibly close. Okay, so CamBlocks versus Zero. Let's see what happens. Let's start. Let's go. CamBlocks is protecting his bed. That's his first rule of action. To be able to get that bed defense so they can't take it out. Zero is heading straight to mid to get that emeralds to get ahead. And he fell right into the void. CamBlocks headed to diamonds. And Zero is heading straight to mid. So he's grabbing those emeralds at this current stage. He's also protecting his bed in stone and wool as an extra layer of protection. That is pretty cool. Zero is also at his base and he's probably stocking up on a better sword and maybe even armor. Okay, Zero is headed straight to his base while CamBlocks is going to be heading all the way to his. So he's almost doing a trade by the looks of it. Or he didn't even notice, but Zero is at his base and he is mining in through the stone while CamBlocks is running all the way back to try and take him out. So all Zero has to do is try and knock him off that bridge. So Zero is running back to try and finish CamBlocks off. So let's see what happens. Oh, Zero fell and he will be respawning. CamBlocks is back at mid to be able to get those emeralds to probably upgrade his sword. Zero is also heading back to be able to finish the job and take home that victory for this round, while collecting emeralds in the process, probably to get some balloons. CamBlocks has that armor and he's also got an iron sword and he is heading all the way to Zero's base. So these two players are from games like Lumber Tycoon 2, Bloxburg, and also the brand new game called Lumber Mill. So they have similar interesting games other than BedWars. So this is going to be a really interesting fight to see how this plays out. CamBlocks is heading to the enemy's base while Zero is coming in behind with the balloons. Oh, CamBlocks just flew off and now on top of the gate. So I wonder how this is going to play off. Looking at Zero's point of view, he seems to be getting hit with the bow, but they also have the exact same amount of stuff. So let's see what happens. So CamBlocks has killed him and going to be mining in. He needs to watch his back though because Zero has already respawned and running after him. CamBlocks just leaped with the balloons and getting away very quick. So anything can happen at this stage. However, Zero does still have his bed, so he can respawn, assuming it doesn't go over 10 minutes. Okay, so these drop TNT on him and Zero and them are fighting again. So let's see what happens. So CamBlocks killed him again and he is trying to mine in to be able to claim the win. And he's got his bed and now it's purely a 1v1 to be able to figure out who's going to go into round 2. So Zero is going to be getting more resources. He is probably going to be making a better sword and playing a lot more defensive. So that means going to get diamonds and getting more resources. CamBlocks has now got diamond armor and Zero has still got his leather armor. He's more likely going to be able to get some balloons, a diamond sword, and all of that. Okay, they are going to be fighting. CamBlocks has used one of his balloons, and Zero is attacking. Let's see what happens, and CamBlocks have won and got into round 2. Next up is JPN Protagonist and Pegaziti, if I'm saying that right, or Bacon's Own the Universe. I'm not sure on your official YouTube name. but you're going to be fighting, so good luck. So they are fighting right now. Protagonist has taken him out. However, Bacon does have that iron sword and he is going back. He's determined to get that victory. But Protagonist is actually heading towards him with that diamond sword and armor, so he has a better odds of killing him in this round. While Bacon is heading all the way to the other team's bed and going to be taking out their bed as well. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. Bacon's just one-tapped his bed with a pickaxe. I don't know. Judges, is that a good thing? Probably not. But he took out the bed more or less without him nearby. So if you add up the seconds, he would have had time. However, now it is technically a 1v1. So Protagonist is heading to him right now, and Bacon has got a bow and he knocked him off. Protagonist had those balloons. So that seems to be the case in these events, is that the people get knocked off tend to have balloons, alright? But that was very close. And he almost had a heart attack. Also, they are running, they are attacking each other. Bacon is trying to keep his distance and hit him with the bow to get him as low as possible. But he seems to be struggling at getting a good hit. However, he almost knocked him off on the edge right there. That was very close. So Protagonist does have a bow as well. Oh, Bacon missed his shot, and that's a big oof. The point goes to Protagonist. If I'm saying that right, I have no idea. Whoever wins will be in the semi-finals. Okay, let's see what happens. So StarX is still vibing. He's still vibing with his pirate hat on. He's heading straight to mid to get those emeralds. He also did a lip at his base, just so nobody can get there without any extended blocks. So StarX has beaten Spec straight to the emeralds. And Spec is heading straight for StarX right now to be able to catch up to get those emeralds, so they can make that diamond sword. So Spec is rushing, he is coming in behind him to try and take him out. StarX is doing everything that he can to stop and slow down, but he's got his bed already, so that was an extremely quick rush. So let's see what happens now. Is he going to attack? Okay, Spec is now in round 3. That was incredibly quick. Okay, so this is also round 2. It's Matty versus Jack, my Discord manager within our Discord. So let's see how this goes. So they're both heading straight to mid. Matty's at mid right now, and so is Jack. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this goes. So they are PvPing right now. Matty has got some extra hits and has killed Jack. So Matty is getting those emeralds, and he needs to get those ASAP very, very quickly before Jack gets all the way back to him. So by the looks of it, Matty will be probably heading back to his base now, unless if he does another loop. So Jack is approaching him right now. Let's see what happens. So Matty is going on the offensive, and he is going to try and do his best to stop his bed from getting destroyed. So Matty is going to get some more resources from his generator, so he's able to get some armor and other essentials to be able to rush. At the moment, Jack is getting some generator. He's probably going to get some armor or a sword, and Matty is heading back to get more emeralds. So he's definitely going to be trying to get some more diamond armor, so he's able to catch up to make some diamond armor or a diamond sword. So Matty, I reckon he's getting some iron armor, so he's able to make diamond armor. However, he does have that crossbow, so he can definitely hit some people. He is heading his way. He's going to be trying to take out Jack's bed. Matty's building all the way up to try and take him out. He's got the higher ground right now, so he could definitely try and take him out. However, Jack managed to hit him once, but Matty managed to stay on the tree. So by the looks of it, Jack has died and Matty is taking out his bed. So he's just destroyed his bed, and now it's just a case of taking Jack out. So let's see how this will play out. So Jack is playing a bit more defensive, staying back a little bit, making sure that Matty can't get another shot through the door here, and probably going to end up rushing, put himself right on the top, just so nobody can actually get to him, and almost building up the fortress. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so Matty's getting a bit closer, trying to attack, and he's doing 32 damage with the crossbow right there. So attack, and congratulations, Matty, you're in 3rd round. Okay, so Pharaoh and Foamy are up next. Remember, this is round 2. And this will end up fighting Matty. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, so Pharaoh is heading mid to get those emeralds once again. I almost sound like a broken record at this point. However, Foamy is getting that protection, and he's also got that diamond sword. So that means he has been to mid at some point, and I completely missed that. However, they do have different kind of swords. So Foamy is rocking the diamond sword. Pharaoh is rocking the stone sword. So this is going to be very interesting to play out. Oh, so Foamy's blocking his way so he can't get round. So there's only one way to settle this, is heading straight in for attack, unless if there's a way of getting round him. But by the looks of it, for some reason, I can't switch view. Oh, there we go. Okay, Foamy is going to try and get a hit, and they are officially fighting. Let's see how this plays out. So Pharaoh just killed Foamy right there. So he's claimed the existing emeralds that he might have gotten. So now he can finally get that diamond sword. Foamy's just respawned, and he's going to quickly go all the way to mid to see if he can claim those emeralds back that Pharaoh's just took from him. So he's running all the way back and probably going to try getting some emeralds at some point right now. So Pharaoh's heading back to his base while Foamy is still at mid gathering some emeralds and also trying to keep Pharaoh back from getting to his bed. So Pharaoh does have some iron armor and that diamond sword, so he might think about rushing him as soon as possible. Foamy is back to his base. He might be able to make some stuff with the emeralds he managed to get from mid. Right, so Pharaoh has got that diamond armor and the bow as well, so he's going to try stopping him from getting by, and he's knocked him straight into the void. However, he wasn't able to use his balloons in time, so he's going to mine his bed and try his best and take out Foamy where he stands. So let's see how this goes down. So Foamy only has that wooden sword, so it's not looking too good at the moment. All he has to do is hit him with the bow. Pharaoh is continuing, and he is almost... Oh, he's gone straight into the void. Foamy lives to tell the tale about that. Okay, so Pharaoh is heading back with an iron sword. Oh, he fell back into the void. That is not looking good. Foamy is heading and getting those emeralds, as you can see over there. While Pharaoh is going to try heading back and just finish him, he's going to continuously pressure Foamy and stop him from getting those emeralds back to his base. So he's running, he's going back to his base to make that diamond sword, or maybe some balloons to be able to get away and at a good distance. But Pharaoh is close behind. He's about 30 to 40 blocks away. However, he is closing in fast. So I wonder how this is going to work. So Foamy's got some diamond armor and they are attacking. Let's see what happens here. So Pharaoh and Foamy are attacking. Who's going to die first? So Pharaoh has fallen and Foamy is still alive. However, Pharaoh can respawn while Foamy can't. So this is going to be a very interesting fight. But they both got iron swords now. So all it is now is about how many hits they can get on each other. So they are in a bow fight right now. They are attacking. So Foamy does seem like he has a crossbow. However, it is a very even fight. So Foamy is running straight to his bed. So he needs to be extremely careful. However, he's at his bed right now and he does have balloons, so he can always get away. He just mined the bed and destroyed it one hit. So now let's see what happens. So, oh, okay, he almost got knocked off. So all it is a 1v1. So Foamy is trying to hit him. Pharaoh still has that wooden sword. It's not looking good at all. So GG Foamy for winning that round. So finally in round 2, it's CamBlocks versus Protagonists. Let's see what happens here. Alright, so JN is heading mid with a pearl. So he seems to be going to go in for a fast game and try and taking out CamBlocks. CamBlocks is unaware of JN's presence and he has attacked with that diamond sword. So by the looks of it, CamBlocks has been killed and JN has destroyed their bed. So it's all down to this final moment. So GG to JN for going to next round. So next up is Matty and Spec. So they're going to be going head to head to claim a place in the finals. So let's see how this plays out. So the game has started. They are getting their generators right here. And they're more likely going to go get 25 blocks. So Matty's going ahead and heading straight to mid to get those emeralds to continue getting like the diamond sword and all of that stuff. I'm not going to say the same thing again as I sound like a broken record every single match. Spec has probably got tons of blocks and he also probably has a stone sword, but we currently haven't seen it. But we're definitely going to be seeing a 1v1 in just a moment. Matty will be running back to his base to try his best to be able to make that diamond sword as quick as possible. But we'll definitely see how this will play out in the next couple of seconds. However, Spec has caught up and he is trying to hit and Matty has fallen off. Spec is running in and going to destroy his bed because he has enough time. Oh, he just just one-tapped his bed. The judges, I don't know if that's allowed. And Matty is probably getting some armor. I'm gonna upgrade his sword and go in a bit more defensive just so Spec can't take him out at an instant. However, he does have all his emeralds, so he could technically make some diamond armor from it. Matty's getting some diamonds to upgrade his defense, while Spec is probably going to go for a full set of diamond. So he's really stopping Matty from getting anywhere close to winning. Okay, they're in a combat fight and they are going to be trying to take each other out. So Matty just killed him. However, Spec can respawn. Spec is building up and Matty is below, looking above for a shot with the arrow. Oh, he took 39 damage and he fell, and Spec has died once again. So I wonder how this is actually going to play out. Matty's probably going to grind some more emeralds to get that diamond armor and some balloons, just in case if he falls. However, Spec is grinding once again and he needs to get to mid ASAP. This is going to be a very close game to see and to figure out what happens next. So Matty's made that emerald sword. So he's got that emerald sword in hand. So Matty needs to be very careful to not die. Otherwise, he's going to lose it and go all the way back to that wooden sword. So the best thing Matty can do right now is actually head all the way to Spec's base. And probably try and take him out, because if you've noticed, Spec keeps going all the way to this generator. That's good. However, one bow shot and you're out. So you need to be extremely careful. But like I said before, absolutely anything can happen, because there are currently no beds left. And people are probably going to start getting a little pressure to try getting ahead and taking them out. Because this match is 18 minutes so far. So any longer, it'll just take too long. But Spec is hitting him twice, 3 times, and almost got Matty in that gap. Spec is holding his ground and keeping Matty away. However, if you've noticed, Matty does have some pearls to be able to get to his base without even needing to worry about the bow. So it could potentially lead to a sword fight, and this is going to be really interesting to see how this works. So Matty has spawned on his base and using the balloons to get all the way up on his roof, but Spec is on his roof and dropped down. Spec's probably realized, oh, he's got an emerald sword, but he is holding some fireballs. So this is going to be really interesting to see. Oh, Matty just moved out the way just before Spec managed to hit him with it. So this is going to be a really intense match right now. So they're both at mid. Spec has finally managed to get some emeralds after being at his base, because Matty kept on holding him back. So we could potentially make some balloons now, as I believe he collected at least 2. So this is going to be really interesting. But Matty has the upper hand right now because he's got the crossbow. I think Spec also has a crossbow. However, Matty also has an emerald sword. An emerald sword can change the match incredibly quickly. 4 shots with that, it could kill you. It's so good. So Spec at the moment is probably getting some wool, prepping, maybe getting some fireballs, getting that 90 iron to be able to get all this stuff ready to go. So Spec is currently on the roof, looking down on Matty and trying to hit him off. Matty's got his balloons ready just in case if Spec is currently on the back of his base, and I think that might be his only balloons, but he's building all the way up to the roof. Oh, he's stuck. There you go. And then now it's just tower battles right now. This is going to be really interesting to see how this plays off. They both use their fireballs. It doesn't seem to do any damage from my point of view, but they've both got crossbows and they're raring to go take each other out. But again, anything can happen. Matty just managed to get a shot on Spec, and also there are some fireballs that some of the participants do actually have. So this is going to be an insane... Okay, right. Matty's managed to hit him more times than Spec right now. Oh, fireball! That must have done roughly about 30 odd damage from that distance, maybe 25. Spec needs to try keeping his distance a little bit more. Oh, Matty's rushing. Spec is building all the way up right to the top. However, that emerald sword does not look nice. That emerald sword is not nice, alright? If he gets hit a couple of times, that's game over. So they need to be extremely careful. So Matty has the upper ground now and hitting Spec all the way to mid. I'm going to try hitting him off again. Participants right now for keeping this match going for 22 minutes. That is absolutely crazy. And they will never forget this moment, no matter who will win or lose. So this is going to be good, because neither of them want to give in. So this is an awesome game. So this is absolutely crazy. So Matty is going to be trying to enter the door or maybe going on the roof. Oh, he's going in. Is this it? Is this it? GG. GG Matty for getting into the final round. That was a long game. So who's going to join Matty in the finals? Is it going to be Foamy or is it going to be Protagonist? Let's find out and let's start the match. So Foamy is going straight to mid once again to be able to get those emeralds, and JN is also going to be doing the same. He made a stone sword, so he's able to kill Foamy at a reasonably faster speed. So JN is chasing him down right now. Foamy chasing him down, and he's going to try taking out his bed. So Foamy is going to be heading all the way in to go make that sword, while JN has just managed to take out the bed, and Foamy is coming back to go try and shoo him away because he has that diamond sword right now. Anything can happen at this particular stage. Is it going to be JN or is it going to be Foamy? Let's find out. Okay, right, Foamy managed to kill him. However, Foamy doesn't have a bed no more. This is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. JN is getting his leather armor, so now he has protection. Same as Foamy. They both have their protection on. JN is going in with a standard wooden sword, while Foamy is going in with that diamond sword. So the odds are right now is with Foamy, and Foamy's trying to chase him down because he has that better sword, right? Oh, so JN just managed to take that win. That was absolutely crazy with the wooden sword versus the diamond sword. That's absolutely crazy. GG. Okay, so this is the finals. Let's see who's going to win. So is it going to be Matty or is it going to be Protagonist? Let's see who's going to win. This has been an absolutely awesome event and great fun. And I hope every person who participated also had fun in this event. So let's get started in this match. So they're on pirate maps now, and this is the finals, and I had to choose the most confusing map, but again, it's the most simplest map and close range map as possible. To be honest, I don't think there's any difference. However, Matty's going straight to mid. He's going to be trying to get all those emeralds just so he can get that diamond sword or whatever he's trying to get. Well, JN is going to be doing the exact same thing to try catching up to Matty, and he also has that stone sword, so he has the tactical advantage of that stone sword if he manages to catch up to Matty at mid. So he's going to be trying to chase him down. He's going to be trying to take him out to grab all those emeralds. He's very, very close. He's chasing him at a reasonably quick speed, and he is slowly catching him up. There's a little bit of parkour. Oh, what's going to happen? Okay, JN falls into the void, so it didn't work for him this time, and he's going to be making that stone sword again and maybe some armor at some point, and he's going to be trying to get to mid to catch up, get some more emeralds, so he's able to get the exact same advantage as Matt. So looking at Matt's point of view, he's currently got leather armor, he's got some blocks, and he's also got that diamond sword, so he has a huge advantage from JN right now, because JN doesn't have any armor. He only has a stone sword, so it's not looking for good for JN at this current stage. So Matty just managed to kill him again, and he's slowly approaching his base. I think Matty's trying to make this game as quick as possible. So JN is running back with that stone sword without any armor, so anything could happen. However, Matty is trying to gain ground to JN's base. But Matty also has tons of emeralds on him, so he can make tons of balloons and other things that he might need. JN's kind of in the dark at the minute because he doesn't have any emeralds, and it's not looking too good from his point of view at this current stage. But again, anything can happen. The tables could turn at any stage, so it's going to be absolutely crazy to see how this plans out. So what I suggest on JN doing is probably getting some armor, maybe upgrade a sword and then go rush, because at this current stage Matty does have that diamond sword and probably enough emeralds to be able to make that diamond armor. So it's looking kind of good for Matty at the minute and not so good for JN. But now JN's at mid, he's able to get those emeralds, so he could manage to catch up to Matty to be able to get that diamond sword, to get that diamond armor as quick as possible. So Matty just used some balloons and going over the top of JN, and more likely going to be heading straight to his base as quick as possible. So by the looks of it, balloons are a little slower than running, so Matty might be able to actually... Oh, they're going to be... Oh, so Matty just landed on top of him and hit him straight off in the void. Okay, so Matty's probably going to be getting this person's bed right now. Okay, and then when we wait until JM respawns, right now, he's heading all the way up. He's saying GG's, he thinks he's lost, but you never know, the tables could turn like a lot of these other rounds. They managed to kill the raiders and survive. But there we go. I think that's game over. Congratulations, Matty, for winning that event. Congratulations for winning. Thank you everyone for participating. So that was it for this event. If you guys enjoyed it and if you want to see more like this, make sure you drop a like. Do it now. Make sure you subscribe and turn the post notification bell on so you never miss a video like this again. And that being said, I hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.